Kucoin Trading Bot tutorial. In this video, I'm going to go over how to use the Kucoin Trading Bot for the classic grid and dollar cost averaging bots. Now, this video is sponsored by Kucoin. They reached out to me and said, hey Dan, here's some money. Make a video on the trading bot. Now, what I didn't tell them was I was going to make this video anyway. So that's a win-win for me. I got full value out of that, and hopefully you'll get full value from this information. And here's all the information for you now if you just want to jump to any of these other points. But before you do, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button because it helps me out. To use the Kucoin Trading Bot, it's only available in the Kucoin app, and you won't be able to use it on the website. As of the making of this video, it's only available in the app. So let's jump in, hitting Trading Bot, and then we're presented with two options, Classic Grid or DCA. So Classic Grid, right now there is over 700,000 people running trading bots, and for dollar cost average, there's over 13,000 people using it. And here on the trading bots page, besides Classic Grid and DCA at the bottom here, those are your bots. Then running, this would show any bots you have currently running. I have a KCS USDT bot running right now with very minor results. Then your profits page, I have not been profitable using this bot and have lost money using it. It's possible that you might too, but it really depends on what happens in the market. We'll get into that later. And ranking, this shows the 7-day ranking and the leaderboard. So if you click on any of these, nothing happens. It really doesn't show how long they've been running the bot because that's very important. Now, if you did want to copy any of these bots, you'd have to go into bots, then classic grid, and then you'd have to access the leaderboard from here. If you select any of these usernames here, it's going to show you the bot parameters and how long they've been using it. So this guy has been using it for 1 day and 5 hours. They have made a profit of 9,483%. Now that is calculated as APR. Do not mistake this as them making 9,000% in a day or a year. They've been running it for 1 day and 5 hours. Let's just say 1 day and we'll jump into the calculations. 9,483, divide that by 365 because it's annualized. They've made 25% on this trading bot. So in the 1 day and 5 hours they've been using it, they've probably made 26%. So that is really good, but it depends though. Let's see, how did Go USDT do in the past 24 hours? So as you can see here, Go in the past 24 hours got a 53% gain. While on the trading bot, they made 26%. So this was my experience too. When you use the trading bot, the APR seems super inflated, but you're not going to be making 26% every day. And in reality, the results are you might be better off just holding that cryptocurrency than using the trading bot. But it is possible to make profits on that trading bot, and I do have an example of me using 10 different trading bots with 10 different parameters, and you'll find that a little later in this video. And that's why I don't like the daily ranking, because it shows you what APR they made in the past 24 hours annualized. If a coin goes up by 50%, they're multiplying that number by 365 to give you the APR for the year. Even though that's a very unrealistic number. It's not going to go up by 50% every day, and the trading bot is limiting your risk because you're not 100% in the coin. You are doing arbitrage. You're trying to buy low and sell high. This could cause a missed opportunity. If the coin keeps going up, it's not going to drop low enough for you to buy it, and then you miss out on that run, which also happened to me in my very thorough test of the Kucoin Trading Bot. So let's create a trading bot, and we're just going to copy somebody's. Let's say Devil29. We're copying this guy. We see the order details here. They've been running it for 6 days, and they have a price range of 0.05 to 0.2 with a maximum number of placed orders, 70. Now, placed orders, that just means open orders. They will have a maximum of 70 open orders, and since they're trying to do arbitrage of buy low, sell high, that's probably going to be 35 orders below the market price and 35 orders above the market price as it's trying to buy low, sell high. And after we hit create, we have the parameters that they've set, and we can decide how much we want to invest. Now these are the customized parameters that we are copying, but there's no way to tell if this will consistently give us gains. More tips on that later. And these are the AI parameters. This is what Kucoin recommends. Kucoin does recommend a lot of placed orders because they make more money on trading fees. Now, technically, you do want a lot of placed orders to have more chances of getting your trades in. If your trades are too spread out, the likelihood of those orders filling are very low. So you don't want 1 cent and $20. That's way too broad of a range. You want a tight price range so your orders are more consolidated around the actual market price. So to finish creating this copy bot, all we'd have to do is hit create, and we'd also have some advanced settings of setting the stop price or the entry price. Now, let's say we did not want to copy this person's trading bot, we could change it completely. You can just go to the top here, select the drop down, and then we can change the trading asset. So here we have all our USDT pairs, BTC, ETH, DeFi, USDC, KCS, NFT. I have USDT in my account, so it's a lot easier to pick one of these. We can pick DOT. And then we'd want to set our price range. To see where the price has been fluctuating, click the trading bars at the top right. And then this gives you the chart information. So we can look at the daily and just see where it's been floating around. And the price has kind of been moving between $30 to $37. That's a pretty broad range, and you can have a lot of orders placed there. So taking a look at the hourly, I see that the price has moved between $31 to $35. We can set that as the price range if we want something very tight, or broaden that range to cover $30 to $40. So we just go back here and then set our price 30 to 40. And then here it shows us the number of placed orders we can create. So there are limitations to this. It says we can create between 2 to 62 orders. The maximum you can have is 100. And if you broaden your range, we can change that. And now we can have 100. So if I keep the price range tight, the number of placed orders is going to drop. Let's say I switch it to 31. If the price fluctuates between $30 and $31, the maximum placed orders I can create are 8. So that's why you kind of want a broad range so you can have more placed orders over different prices. So I'm setting that to 40 and let's say 62. I just want to max this out. Then below that it says profits per grid. The grid is your arbitrage opportunity. So let's say you buy the coin at $30 and sell it at $35. That's one grid. You have another order that buys the coin at $29 and then sells it at $36. That's a different grid. So the grid is kind of like an estimated average per trade of how much you're going to make. Then for your total investment, you can select how much you want to invest. Right now it's a $26 minimum. I have $12 in my trading account, and now I need to add more money to my trading account. With Kucoin, there are different buckets of assets. You're going to have your main account. You're going to have your main account, trading account, futures, margin, and pool. These are all different buckets of assets, and they all work individually. So it's really easy to move money in between them if you need to fund something specifically. So from my main account, I'm going to move $71. And now I can fund my trading bot. Now I hit create, and it shows me my order confirmation, the trading pair, placed orders, trading fee. Trading fee is at 0.08% because I have KCS in my account and I'm paying for those fees with KCS. More on that later. To execute the classic grid, the bot will first buy 1.369 DOT at the optimal price. Now 1.396 DOT is a little more than half of $84 at the current Polkadot price of about $34. So when I start the bot, it has to buy that coin at first so it can create the arbitrage opportunities. So with my $84, the bot is going to buy about $45 of DOT, so I can start price arbitrage opportunities with $45 of DOT and about $40 in USDT. I'm going to have buy orders for DOT at a lower price in the market, and then sell orders for the current DOT that I just bought at a higher price than the current market. So it's just going to give me more opportunities to buy low, sell high. And that is a price arbitrage. I hit confirm and the bot has been started. So here's this other bot that I've had running for almost 3 days now. There have been 76 price arbitrages, and I have made 3.68%. If you kind of take a look, the grid profits on average are $1.39, even though my total profits are $3.68. The floating PNL, $2.28. APR is 335%, but we take that 3.67%, we divide that by 3 days, and then we multiply that by 365 to get our APR. So don't really count on APR as a realistic gauge of how much you're going to make. And then if you select the trading bot, it shows you the current open orders, the order history, and the bot parameters that you have set. So open orders, it shows 38 buy orders and 29 sell orders. Order history, it shows me I've had over 99 trades, but it really should show me every trade I've made and how much in fees I've been paying. Shutting off your bot. To shut off your bot, you have to go to the running page and it will show you which bots you have running. Then at the top right, you're going to see a power button, and then you can shut down the bot. You have the option of getting back your assets and a combination of what you currently have available. So for this one, I have KCS and USDT. It could just be KCS USDT, KCS, or USDT. If we look here, it says I have 8.6 KCS and $58 in my trading bot. So I want everything as KCS, and then I just hit confirm. And for the USDT I did have in there, it's just going to buy KCS. Now let's see how much we profited. So from your home screen, you have to go back into your trading bot. And then at the bottom here, select profits. This defaults to the total profits, and then you also have your historical profits. The historical profits just shows you your history of how much you've made per trading bot that you've used and the history of it. So if we look at my oldest trading bot for BTC to USDT, I lost $149, and I bought Bitcoin through the trading bot at 52,000 bucks, and it sold it at 45,800. That was a loss, and I have that recorded in my history. Back at the trading bot's profits page on total profits, it shows you that I have lost $307 using the Kucoin Trading Bot, and we can change how we want to see that. So if you hit Shift USDT up here, we can select between BTC, ETH, USDT, KCS, and USDC. So if we change things in terms of Bitcoin, I've lost 0.0052 Bitcoin. I'm moving that back to USDT, and it shows me my profits over the past 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days. Then in profit distribution, I've lost 37 bucks in the dollar cost average bot and 270 bucks in classic grid. Up here too, it shows how many arbitrages in the past 24 hours and the total amount of arbitrages. With the arbitrage, basically they try to buy the current coin below the market price and they try to sell it above the market price, giving yourself an arbitrage, which gets you those gains. But in the long run, if you don't set up the trading bot efficiently, you won't do as well as you would have if you just invested in a coin that was going up. So after using the trading bot for a week and investing $1,000, I left with $1,167.99. That's pretty good. Most of that money came from one coin that came from the VRA investment that did really well, but it didn't do as well as I could have if I just invested in VRA. These are my trading bot results, and these are the 7-day results if I just invested in that coin. So with XHV and CHR, I did a little better than the market average of investing with the trading bot. And if we look at XHV specifically, I had a fairly tight spread with a lot of max open orders. With the trading bot, if I say I want 55 orders and this is my price range, it's going to spread out 55 orders above and below the market price up to the limit of 1127 and 1562. Now, why did I pick those numbers? I just thought I'd pick something about a few dollars above and below the current price range just to see how they do. I also made 4 different trading bots for KCS with max open orders at 10, 30, 49, and 70. And among these, the trading bot that did the best was the one with the tightest price range. So I set a price range of 416 to 553, and it set 49 open orders around that price range. while the other 3 bots had a very large price spread of $4 to $12. And it didn't really matter if I had 10, 30, or 70 trades. I just wasn't going to do as well because those orders were just way too spread out. So what I learned is set a tighter price range. If you set a tighter price range, you're going to have more open orders above and below the current market price, and you have more opportunities to arbitrage. Using the dollar cost average bot. So from your home screen, hit Trading Bot. And then here you have your 7-day ranking and your leaderboard. So if you try to select any of these users, you won't get anything. You cannot copy any of their trades. They're just dollar cost averaging into these assets. So a majority of them are trading KCS to USDT. That is the Kucoin platform token. So right now they have 14,000 bots, and we're going to create one. Hit create, and then we can choose a coin. They have 24 available, so you can select any one of these to dollar cost average in. Now, this is 24 tokens, and it's not the full selection of tokens you would normally see on Kucoin. We're going to buy KCS, hit next, and then we can customize our trading bots. If you need additional funds into your trading account, just hit these arrows here, and then you can transfer money from any of your other accounts to your trading account. Amount per investment, select that, and you can set that number to whatever you like. So let's set it to $8. Invest every, that's when you set your time duration. So we can invest hourly, every 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, every day, every 2 days, every week, every 2 weeks. And then time of first investment, we can set it now, or we can delay that to another time period. And then we can set the profit target, which really doesn't mean anything. But if you do, let's set it to 50%. We can set a target goal of 50% for profit, and then we have 2 options here. So the first option is it will tell you once you've reached 50% in profit, and that's it. It'll just notify you, and then you can continue using the dollar cost averaging bot, and that will just keep running until there are no funds in your trading account. Now, that's not your Kucoin account, that's just what's in your trading account. If you have any USDT in there, it's going to use that to continue buying the coin. If you have any USDT in your main account, it's not going to affect that. So for the second option, once the target is reached, remind me and sell all the positions. That means if you hit 50% in profit, it's automatically going to take profit, sell that back to USDT, and it will notify you. If a coin goes up 50% and it's a coin I want to keep, that's not something I'd want to sell. I'd probably be in it for a long-term investment. So I don't really see myself using that one. I'm just going to continue dollar cost averaging. When my settings are done, we just hit confirm. And then we see our order details one more time, confirm again. And we have a dollar cost average bot running. When you select your DCA bot, you can see the status, order history, and bot parameters. If you click out of the order details here, we can shut down the bot, powering it down, and we're just going to return all my money back into USDT. And that's it. That's how you use the dollar cost average bot on Kucoin. With Kucoin, the trading fee is 0.1%. So if you spend $1,000 trading, that is a $1 fee. Now, if you pay with KCS, that's the Kucoin token, the fee drops down by 20% at 0.08%. So if you spend $1,000 trading, you pay 80 cents instead of $1. That is a pretty significant difference if you're doing a lot of trading. And overall, from using this bot, I spent less than $5, which is pretty good. Very low fees. Kucoin Trading Bot. Pro tips. So what I've learned from using the trading bot is that if you have a lot of open orders around a smaller price range, you're more likely to get a successful price arbitrage. That's when you buy low, sell high. Now, there's no guarantee of this happening, but it's a lot more useful in a sideways market. So let's say a coin just keeps fluctuating between $1.50 and $1.55. That's a pretty good choice for setting up a Kucoin trading bot and just trying to do price arbitrage within that window. Now, with the trading bot, you are competing against other trading bots. There's over 700,000 active bots right now, and you could be competing against them. You could just be trading against them and just liquidating your funds through trading fees and just losing money that way. So There is a lot of risk to using the trading bot. There might be new features in the future which might bring me back to try out other things, but at this point, I'm going to pass. From a business perspective, the trading bot is genius from the Kucoin team because it adds liquidity to the market, it shows that there's a higher trading volume, and it creates additional revenue through trading fees. So overall, it is a big win for Kucoin and a win for some people who can successfully use the trading bot. Now, if this video has been helpful, help me out with the like button because it helps out this video, and let me know in the comments if you're going to be using the trading bot or if you won't be. And watch out for scam comments. Pretty much anyone trying to contact you pretending to be me is going to be a scam. I'm not reaching out to people, I'm not giving out any trading advice, and this is just full value Dan. Okay, see ya!